Oh, brothers in Christ. I know I haven't been on here a lot. I just been growing as a man, and I can finally say mentally wise, mentality wise, I am a man. You know what I'm saying? And this is kind of for the younger audience, for those who are figuring out who they are. You know, when I was watching this interview with Mike Tyson. You know, this rapper. I'm not gonna say any names or name drop, but he asked him, what was it that made him that way, and what was it that shaped him to be who he portrayed himself to be, right? And I wanted to ask you guys that same question. What made you guys, in a sense, choose God? Against all the odds, against all the things, against all the temptations, against the money, the fame, the explicit content, because you know it's younger viewers that watch me. But you know, the things of the world. What made you choose God over all of them? What was that turning point? Did you do it because you grew up in church? Because for some people that's not the option that they had. Did you do it because you found God yourself? Did you die? Did you come close to death and had to face God? What was it? You know what I'm saying? Was you in a hard situation in life and God came and pulled you out? What was it that made you into that person? I kind of want you guys to kind of think, you know, because a lot of us are greats and strong in ways we don't even know, but we are so caught up in what the next person is doing or the experiences that they have and the gifts and talents that they have that we forget our own. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to say this, y'all. I love uplifting y'all, I love teaching y'all, but I never want any experiences or lessons or things God showed me to influence you in such a way that you forget what God has given you. Some of you guys are far past where I will ever be in life. Mentally, physically, spiritually, relationship with God wise. Some of y'all are behind. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in my position because I'm standing face to face with God alone. It's the same for you. You know what I'm saying? So I know I love being on here, y'all. And I'm probably gonna still do these videos, but they're not gonna be a whole bunch all the time, every week, like that, because I want you guys to develop this relationship that's self-sustainable. I don't want y'all to have to go to YouTube. I don't want y'all to have to go to anybody. It's good to have iron that sharpens iron, but I want you to be able to handle any situation because that's what a true soldier of God is. You know what I'm saying? If the world was to end right now, if there was no more internet, what would you do? You forgot your Bible, you forgot everything. It was just you and God. What would you do? I want you guys to be self-sustainable. And I'm sorry if it sounds a little harsh or a little rude or anything, or may come off across as wrong, or or I don't know. But it's the truth. You guys have to have this relationship for yourself. You know, I've been talking to him I still been in contact with God, but don't get me twisted. Every time I would ask him about it, he would tell me it's not a feeling. It's a being, it's a doing, it's who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like saving this wrist right here. If this right here, this leaf had emotions, right? Even though it's dried and withered, this leaf don't gotta feel like it's a leaf. It just is a leaf. You know what I'm saying? You have to believe and know that you are a child of God no matter what. And I'm trying to tell you guys, you can't get caught up in the social media stuff or this feeling, or I don't know how to explain it, man. I really don't know how to explain it, but you can't get caught up, and a lot of people don't even realize they're in it. It's a feeling, and it's good to have, fellowship and all these things, but you also have to know how to be independent with God. Some people say be selfish with your relationship with God. Some people say do this with God, do that. But you have to figure out your pace, your way. Everybody could tell you their opinion. Anybody could tell you how they feel, but it's all up to you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting on here and stuff, but who am I? You know what I'm saying? I really want you guys to be able to do it with you and him. Find the time, find the area, find the space where it's just you and God, and figure out who you are as a person. I'm a man. I'm not a thug. I'm not, gangster. I'm not hard at all. I'm none of that. I'm just a man, and I would defend myself and handle my business. I feel like a man is going to do what he got to do and not worry about other people's opinions. And I spent so much of my life doing that, man. Worry about how I look, how, you know what I'm saying? I used to get picked on for this. See that tip right there? Y'all see it? Bottom row. You see it? I used to get picked on for that. And I always wanted to try to change myself to be accepted by people and accepted by the world and accepted, but I was always not of the world. I was always God's kid. Of course I'm not gonna fit in. You feel me? So what I'm trying to say, y'all, man, is this, y'all. Don't focus so much on what other people are doing all the time. It's okay to have flesh. I'm not saying don't do it at all, but make sure you're stable, you're firm, you're planted in God. Wherever you go, I could tell you right now, I could be anywhere in the world, and I know God got my back. God's been providing me from anywhere. You get what I'm saying? I'm just trying to say the same for y'all, man. Don't get too caught up in the social media stuff in anything, man. You know what I'm saying? Because following God is not a feeling, it's a realness. And it's the same thing that happened with Jesus and the Pharisees. They were feeling righteous, they were feeling good, they was feeling holy, but they weren't holy. It was the ones that was really doing it. It was the ones that really had to depend on God to eat, depend on God to find a place to sleep, depend on God to have their needs fulfilled in life, depend on God to be healed, depend on God to see, depend on God to thirst. You feel me, y'all? It's a real life thing. This is not no feeling. And that's what I'm trying to get across. Because a lot of people in this world are worried about feeling. It feels good. It sounds good. It smells good. You know what I'm saying? But is it good? I'm 21 years old, but I'm telling y'all the truth, man. I know some people don't respect people that's younger than them. Some people don't respect them because, oh, he don't know what he talking about. How you gonna tell me all this stuff? But the truth is, man, everybody know a little something. So that's all I'm trying to say, y'all, is the same thing over and over again. Make sure it's you and God. Take a step back and make sure it's you and God. There's only one propitiation between God and man, and that's Jesus. You feel me? Don't be on here. You don't need nobody, not me or anybody, to do this. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. I always love you. Sister Latrice, I love you. Brother Sean, Brother Jeffrey, all y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I love all y'all, man, for real. If I can meet y'all, I would give all y'all a hug. And I know this video long and it take a long time to upload, but I'm just trying to tell y'all the truth that with this life, you have to be grounded in any situation. If the rapture would have happened and you got left behind, you had to trust God in everything, man. Any cup, Jesus had to, man, bro, I tell you, Jesus had to face these cups, man. Jesus knew it. He knew it. Let me tell you something. You know how strong you have to be to know when something's going to happen to you and still go through it. With Judas, he knew Judas was not only going to betray him, he still loved, took care, and taught Judas for all 3 years. He still treated Judas like a disciple, even though he knew he was a snake, even though he knew he was going to deceive him. Not deceive Jesus, but betray him. He took on the cup. He took it on even knowing what it was going to be. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys to do, man. Take on life knowing what it's going to be with all of this, man. Something can happen at night. Something can happen today. Something can happen tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You have to have the faith, the strength, and the knowing that God has you with it. A lot of y'all say y'all do. A lot of y'all feel like y'all do. But do you? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I didn't meet God through no church. I know I said Marcus Rogers church service. If y'all watched that video, I said it. I ain't been to church since I was 5. There's been times we didn't have food. We prayed to God to eat. We had to go fishing to eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say it like that, but you can't. I didn't meet God through no church, through none of this. I didn't meet God through Marcus Rogers. I didn't meet God through nobody. I met God. God was around me in my life. He knew me for who I was. Man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Don't even call it social media, man. I know I could do a lot of great things, and I kickstarted Marcus Roger. Like he gave me 67,000 views, and it was cool and all that stuff. But that doesn't matter in the long run. What matters is what your relationship between you and God, and that's why I'm not on here. I don't really care what happens to the channel. I'm here to help whoever God sends this way. This channel is truly to help you. It's not for fame. It's not to get big or none of that. That's what I'm trying to say. So I love you guys, man. I'm always love you. If I ever see you any y'all person, don't be shy to come up to me. I give you a hug. I tell you, I pray with you. I do anything you feel like doing. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys. Peace, bless. Jesus, my name.